In this topic, we are going to cover, just now we have covered the short vowel, the haraka, a, I, u, fathah, kasrah, dhamma. I don't remember whether last week we have covered the long vowel. Have we? Anyone remember? Have we covered the long vowel? Short vowel, a, I, u, long vowel, a, I, u. Have we? Anyone remembers?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, right? Okay, good. So if yes, then how do we make a long sound? We still need to use the fathah, kasrah, and dhamma. But we need something. What do we need to make it a long sound? Anyone remembers? For example, if I just write this is a short vowel. Ba, bi, bu. But now I want to say ba. What should I do? I need to add one letter. Do you remember what is that letter in this case? In the case
Alif.
of alif. Yes, thank you, Aisha. Yes, if it is with a fathah, then to make it a long sound, a long vowel, you need to add alif, correct. So this becomes ba. Yeah, okay, good. What about the next one? B. You want to make it B. So what is the letter? This time we don't use alif anymore.
Ya.
Yeah, correct. So you have to have a ya. You need to have a ya. So it is now you can read B with a long voice, with a long sound. Good. What about the third one? Boo. You want to say boo.
Wow.
Wow, correct. Yes. So these are the long vowels. And in Arabic, this is what we call them. We call them al-mad. Al-mad. Mad. Not just mad, no. Mad, because you have the shaddah. Mad. I believe you have learned in your tajweed, you have learned the mad in tajweed. Anyone remembers the mad, some of the mads, or we call it the mudud, mad in tajweed, where you have to produce a long sound. Ja, ja, ji, Anybody remembers during your tajweed days?
Mat asli.
Like for example, like Arifah said, mad asli. Yes, that is the basic mad. So mad is basically you make a long sound. Why a long sound? Because you have these three letters. You have this huruful mad. We call them huruful mad, the letters of mad. So what are the letters of mad? These are the long vowels. The letters of mad, the letters that will make your sound a bit longer. So these are the three letters that we have seen just now. You have the alif. Of course, alif must follow a fathah. You have a waw which follows a dhamma, and you have a ya which follows a kasrah. So these are the three mad, right? The three letters of mad. So whenever you see this, you have to produce a long sound. Yeah. So in tajweed, of course, if you just see this mad and fathah and alif, you call it mad asli, or in some books they call it mad at-tabi'i, mad tabi'i. So tabi'i asli means the original mad. Okay, the original mad, which means only mad, only one letter and alif. That's all. Okay, but not not with additional letter. But if you have ba and then followed by another letter, hamza, for example, ba, then it becomes another mad. Ba. Okay, give me 1 minute. Yeah, one student is asking me about her replacement exam. 1 minute. Okay, let us come back to this mad. All right, so these are the huruful mad or the long vowel. So these are the examples of mad. So for example, here the first line is harful mad for the letter alif. So these are the examples. You should have, as you can see here, you should have this fathah. You should have fathah. Then only you can produce it with a mad with a long sound. Sa, ba, ma, la. This is lam and alif. Yeah. La, ja. What is the other one? Okay, so this is mad and fathah, sound. The second one, this is mad with the wow. Mad with the wow, oo. So if you notice here, you should have a dhamma. Okay, a dhamma before the letter wow. So here you can produce the long sound. Su, bu. What else? Mu, lu, ju. All with a long sound. Okay. mud. Okay, and finally the mud with ya. Of course, with ya, you need to have a kasra before the letter ya. So this is how it looks. So we say C, C, B, me. This is meme, yeah? This is meme. If normal handwriting, this is what you do. Meme, yeah. Okay. So this is, if you are using the calligraphy pen, you can do this because it will produce this shape. But using normal pen, it doesn't work. So normal pen, you don't do that. You can do okay, if you do this, that is better. But it is advisable not to do this, but do this instead. Okay, so we say me, and li. This is li, lam and ya, li, and this is ji, ja and ya. Okay, so this is about the long vowels or the mud. We call it the mud. So remember, you have three letters: a, e, and also u. And these are some of the examples for words that contains mud. Now let us read this. Try to read this with the long sound. Where should you have that long sound? It is very important because if you read the long sound with the short sound or the short sound with the long sound, so there are two probability. The first one is the meaning will change. You will the meaning will change to another meaning. Another one is we don't understand you. What do you want to say? We do not understand you. Okay, let us try number one. This is for the word fire. Yes, who wants to try this? Fire. Anyone? This word fire.
Narun.
Narun. Okay, good. Narun. Yes. So this is narun. Okay. Now, what if I want to skip this vowel or this tanwin? Just now we say narun. This time, how do we read this without this tanwin?
Is it nar?
So are you asking question or you want to give the answer?
Nar.
Nar. Yes, correct. Nar. Yes. So this is the word that you read in your dua. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina azaban nar. So nar is the hellfire. Oh Allah, protect us from the torture of the hellfire. Yeah, nar. So this is the word nar. Yes, correct. This is the long vowel nar. The second word, it is fruits. Okay, now fruits. Okay, so you have a long vowel here. Okay, yes. Who wants to try this? Okay, Haifa have tried this. Okay, Malaika, try Malaika.
Samarat.
Samarat. Yes, correct. Samarat. That is better.
Samarat.
Yeah, that is better. Samarat. Or you can read with this symbol. So you say
Samaratun.
good, correct. Yes. So this is the long vowel. Yes, correct. Samaratun which means fruits. Fruit. Samaratun. Okay, next word. People. Yes. Aisha. Mir Aisha.
Nas.
Nas. Correct. Nas. Yes. Nas. If you read with the tanwin,
Nasun.
nasun. Nas. Yes, correct. Nasun or nas. This is the word that we have in Qul a'udhu bi rabbin nas. Nas, people. Yeah. Okay, good. Next word. Okay, now the vowel with the long vowel wow. So this fruit. Anyone recognize what is this fruit? I don't know whether is this a fruit or this is, yes. What is this?
Olives.
Olive. Do you have this in Kashmir, Aisha? The tree? I mean the olive tree?
No. No.
No, you don't have that, right?
No.
Well, in Arab countries, yes, they do have it, but in Indian subcontinent, I don't know. Though you don't
No.
have, yeah. Okay, so this is olive. Olive, yes. So we call it
Zaitun.
zaitun. Yes, correct. So the long vowel is here, tun. Yeah. So zaitun, correct. Zaitun. This is not the long vowel. If you look at here, you have ya. But what happened to the ya? What do you have before the ya? It is a fatha. So this is the long vowel. 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 This is the So if you have a fathah before the ya, this is not a long sound. This is not the zai, you know. If you have it here, then yes, you see zitun. But of course, this is zaitun. Yeah, zaitun. So watini was zaitun. Yeah, correct. Zaitun. Okay, now here we have stars. Stars. And this is how we say stars in Arabic. Okay. Majid. Yes, Majid. Can you try this, Majid? Okay, before that, do you recognize what is this letter? Anybody knows what is that letter?
Nun.
Nun. But why do we have different shape? Nun, it should be like this, right?
Noon with
Yeah,
Jim.
Yes, let us listen to Abdul Rahman. Yes, because of?
Because nun and the letter nun is the first.
Okay, because the letter nun is the first. If the letter nun is the first, I should write like this, nujum. Is that correct? But my question is why you have this shape? Above the letter jim. See, normally it should be here, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Yes, correct. Okay, this is just a style of writing. Okay, this is just a style of writing. So later on, you will learn about this. When you see the text, you will pick up it on your own. Okay, we don't have to teach you all this. This is just a style of writing. Basically, if you have this letter, jim, okay, if you have this letter, whether it is jim, whether it is ha, whether it is, what is another one? Ha, right? And then you have one letter before that, only one letter. So that one letter, normally you will write it before it. For example, if you want to write lam and jim, this is how we normally do it. Okay, but it is also possible to put that letter above the letter jim. So in this case, the lam is put here. That is why the letter is now above the letter jim. So in this case, you read this as the first letter, jim, lam, and then jim. Another example, okay, like the word, like for example, the word ba, the word nun, the word ta, and so on. So in this case, what will happen? It is the same thing. You can bring this letter over the letter jim or ha or kha just now. So in this case, what will it look like? It will look like this. It can be, you can do this. You can do this, nun and jim. Okay, so you can do this, nun and jim. But what you see here, this is just a style. Just a style, calligraphic style. So instead of doing this, they change the shape. This is just a calligraphic style. So if you see this, this is actually similar to this. And if you see this one letter above another, so the first, the topmost letter is the first letter. This come first and then this come first. Okay? This is, as I said, just a style of writing. So this is nun. Non, jim, wow, and mim. Okay. Yes. So, Majid. So, how do we read this? Can we try this, Majid?
Nujum.
Yes, correct. Nujum. Okay, good. Nujum. Yes.
Nujum.
Yes, correct. This is the emphasis. Nujumun. You can say nujumun. Or you can just say nujum. Yes, good. That is the stars. Yeah. Nujum. Okay, good. Now, another word. Mosquito. 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 Okay, who else? Yes, Aisha. Ma Xiaochun. Aisha. Yes. This is a bit longer word. 4 syllables.
Bau, 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 bau,
Da.
datum.
Yes, correct. Try again.
Bau, datum.
Yes, correct. Ba'u
Bau,
datum.
datum.
Yes, correct. So it's okay. I don't care if you read it slowly or you read it fast. It's okay. No problem because this is level 1, right? So this is the time where we can improve our recitation. Okay, because what is important is not just Arabic. It is about reading our Quran, right? So make sure we read it correct. Yes, correct. Ba'udatun. Ba'udatun. So everything is perfect. You have the long sound here. If you want to skip this tanwin, so how do we read? Can you try again, Aisha? This time without this part. So you have to convert this T sound to a H sound.
Bau, datu.
No two anymore. because two is when you read with this.
بعودة
Ba'udatun is with this, with the tanwin. This time you do not want to read the tanwin. We do not want to read this.
بعودة
Ba'udat is not correct because this ta, if you do not read with this, the sound will be the sound of a H. Ha sound. Aha. So try again. Ba'u. Just replace the ba'udah. Correct. Okay. So remember, yeah. If you have this ta, if you do not want to read this, then the sound will be a H sound. So we say ba'udah, 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 and not ba'udat. Ba'udat is wrong because this is the ta marbutah. If it is the normal ta, this ta, yes, you say ba'udat, but it is not this ta, it is the ta. So you say ba'udatun with the vowel, ba'udatun with the tanwin, or without the tanwin. So we say ba'udah. All right. So you have two options. Okay, good. And another vowel, another long vowel with the ya. Okay, now with the ya. Okay. Yes. Who else with the ya? Okay, want to try this? Yes. As Musfik. Okay, now try this Musfik. This is a bit. This is what is it? This is a city. A city. So just try like what we did just now. The first letter. What is the first letter?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
This letter.
Teacher, help.
Musfik, this letter.
No, this one.
Mim.
Meme.
Mim. Okay. Represented by the letter mim. The second letter. This letter. This letter.
Ra.
Dal.
Dal.
Dal, the D letter. Okay, good. Next letter. Okay, so here you have what? What is this? This is the ya, right?
Yeah.
This is the ya, but this is the long vowel with this one. This is the long vowel. Okay, we skip this one. What about this letter? The one with the dot on the top of it.
Nun.
Nun, good. Yes, that is the N sound. And the last letter? This is what we did just now. We say the ta, the H, the ta. Remember that? The T. Okay. Ta. Yes, good. Either T or H. Correct. Okay, now we look at the vowels. The first vowel. What is the first vowel? This is Fatha. So equivalent to? Is it what? Ma or mi or mu?
Ma.
Ma. Good. So you put an A. Ma. Okay, the next vowel. Together with the letter dal, D. Do. This is a kasrah. Again?
Da.
No. Da is here. Da. This is kasrah.
D.
D. Correct. Kasrah is I. I. Okay. Now, you have a kasrah and followed by this ya, the long vowel. So, since it is a long vowel, what you can do is you just add another I. So now by having this, you know I must make it longer. Yeah, E. Okay. Now, the next letter is the nun. You have this fathah. So what is this? What is the vowel here?
Sukun.
No, this is not sukun. Sukun is the round symbol. This is similar to this. The fathah, yes. So what is the sound of a fathah? Okay. And finally the ta, the T. What is this? This is the tanwin, but with a dhamma. Dhamma is U, and the tanwin, what is the sound that you hear? After a dhamma? After a tanwin? Tanwin, you should hear a nun sound, an N sound. So you put an N. So now you can read it. from right to left. So how do you read this word?
Madi. Na.
Madinatun.
Natun.
Okay, so this is how we read the word Madinatun. So please practice, yeah. Madinatun, Madinatun, Madinatun. If you skip this tanwin, you just say Madinah. You convert this T with the H sound. So we say Madinah. Okay,
Madinah.
right? Yeah, Musfiq. Okay.
Yes.
Next word. Okay, next. This fruit. Anybody knows what is this fruit? What do you call? I don't know. In China, do you have this fruit? In China, in India, in Malaysia nowadays, yes, they brought some. Okay, from the Australia, from some Arab countries, and they grew it here.
Buah tin, right?
Yes, it is tin. It is what do you call this in English?
Fig.
Fig. Yes, correct. It is fig tree, fig fruit. Yes. So this is fig. Yeah, this is fig, and it is called. Yes. What do we call it?
Tin.
Teen, yes, correct. Teenon, if you want to read with this. But without this, we just say teen with this long vowel, correct? Yeah. So this is the teen fruit. And finally, this person, it is a poor person, poor man. So a poor man, this is what we call him. Yes, anyone?
Fakir.
Fakir, yes, thank you. Fakir, thank you, Sakina. So we say fakir. So you read it without this tanwin. Yes, correct. Or you can also say fakirun. But what is important is here, the long voice. Yes, correct. So if you can read the word with this long voice correctly, the sukun, you read it correctly, and the mad, you read it correctly, your pronunciation is very good. Okay? So we don't need to have a specific instruction. How do I read this word? No. You can do it on your own. Okay, but provided that you practice, yeah. Okay, so I have given you the key. So I hope that you can explore it on your own. Do not depend on me because we do not have enough time, yeah, I don't have enough time to coach you individually. How do I read this? How do I read that? So I expect, okay, because all of you are university students, so we expect you to figure out on your own, right? If you still have problem, come back to me. Okay, come back to me. Or you can also consult one of your friends here. Okay, or your other friends, okay, in your kuliah or in your country, those who know the Arabic well, yeah. Okay, no problem. Okay, good.